Hi guys, I hope you all are well. Well, I noticed this trading robot, the Gratified long-term day trader robot, coming up in the ranks in both the MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 marketplace. So I thought it'd be worthwhile to take a look to see what all the fuss is about. So here we go. It has both a MetaTrader 4 and MetaTrader 5 version and is a multi-currency trading robot and simultaneously trades the main 14 Forex pairs. And yes, it has a live trading signal, which we'll look at a bit later on. Okay, so what can we glean from the product description page? It's done 29 purchases this month on the MT4. Actually, I'd taken this screenshot about a week ago, and now the figure is 43 purchased on the MT4 platform and 75 on the MT5 version. And it's also gone up to 299 US dollars. This trend robot is clearly showing some momentum. There are various links there to the live signal, the Telegram group, the author's backtest results, etc. And interestingly, you just need to attach it to a euro-dollar hourly chart and it will trade all 14 Forex pairs. I followed the link to the author's backtest results and indeed it looks impressive. A 11-year backtest showing a $1,000 account grown to 822,000. You can download the link to the PDF yourself to look at it in a bit more detail. However, do remember this is the author's backtest results. It's important to run your own tests, which is what we'll be doing in this video. Now, since this is a multi-currency trading robot which is able to trade from one chart, due to limitations with the older MT4 platform, we'll have to run the test differently. For MT4, we can run our scam test, and for the backtest, we'll have to run a backtest for each of the 14 Forex pairs and combine them using the Quant Analyzer software. For MT5, we just run one backtest and it'll combine all of it for us in one report. So much easier with MT5. Okay, first up is the scam testing on the MT4 version. We don't have easy enough tools to do this with MT5, but it is possible if you really want to. I'm working off the assumption that whatever we see in the MT4 version will apply equally to that of the MT5 version, so happy to just run my tests on the MT4 version. I've run the scam test on the euro-dollar time frame from 2020 to 2021. As you can see, it doesn't do many trades per pair, hence why it trades 14 pairs. But running the control and history shift shows the same backtest results. It's not possible to run the symbol shift test since trading logic is hard-coded to each symbol, so any switch of symbol will show different results anyway. From what we can see, it looks like this trading robot hasn't manipulated the backtest results. If you are interested in learning about how to run scam tests yourself, we do have a mini course on Udemy where you can learn more about this. I think it's a small investment to pay to help steer you away from spending money on costly scam trading robots. Okay, let's look at the MT4 backtesting. As I previously mentioned, we had to run individual backtests on all 14 Forex pairs and combine them together using a bit of software called Quant Analyzer. Here is what each of those backtests looks like for each separate pair. Each backtest is over a span of 12 months, and the first thing you notice is that individually, each Forex pair has a relatively small number of trades, and none of the results particularly stands out to be all that positive. Only when you combine them using Quant Analyzer. And for those of you asking, there is a free version of Quant Analyzer which you can download from their website to do all of this. It is a great tool, so worthwhile taking a look. Okay, so when you combine all the individual backtests, this is what you'll see. Overall, it's done 242 trades with a profit factor of 1.03. It has made over 2,000 pips overall, but as you can see from the equity chart, it was working well until August before it declined. At its peak, this was at 5,000 pips. Now looking at the MT5 backtest, the chart you see here is the same as that of the MT4 one, 12 months. I did try to run the backtest for 11 years as per the author's backtest, but as it needs to download a whole history for 14 pairs, my computer ran out of disk space to be able to run this. However, just looking at the 12 months of results here is not too an impressive chart, I'm afraid. Okay, let's move on to the live trading signal which the author has published. So far a positive result, 22% return in 8 weeks. What's interesting is that when I took a snapshot of this 2 weeks ago, it was sitting at 3% return after 64 trades. In the last 10 or so trades, it's gone from 3% to 22%. I did wonder if suddenly we are trading in large lot sizes, but it's not. It's been trading at 0.01 lot all the way through. However, it does target quite large pip counts. With Quant Analyzer, I can see that we're seeing around 160 to 180 pip targets, with a similar amount for the stops. One thing I do like about larger pip counts is that it means we're less dependent on spreads and slippage, assuming all brokers execute trading robots the same way. It should work across all brokers. So in summary, the 12 backtest charts we did individually were not too impressive, but combined they did return over 2,000 pips in the 12 months. However, you've got to remember that we are seeing this trading robot going for larger pip sizes, 160 to 180 pips. So that just means 13 more winning trades than losing trades to get 2,000 plus pips. That's not a statistical number that you can really work with. Also from the MT4 backtest, it did look like we got good performance for the first 8 months, and then there was a linear decline for the remaining 4 months, which makes me think that this thing could be overly optimized. However, time will tell. I think you need to give it another good 6 months to run and then come back to see if it's still doing well. You saw the author's 10-year backtest. Unfortunately, I was unable to run this because of the constraints of my system. However, the 12-month backtest I did on MT5 was similar to that of the MT4 one. Probably does look a bit more random, which is why you need to give it a bit more time to see if it can form a positive looking equity chart. However, saying that, live trading has returned 22%, though the last 64 trades didn't do much. It was the last 10 trades or so which contributed to the majority of the increase. Also, you can't optimize the trading robot, so if we see market conditions changing which do not suit the trading robot, you can't do anything about it but wait until the conditions are suitable again. It would have been good to be able to include or exclude the individual 14 forex pairs for trading. This means that if you're seeing a particular pair doing bad, you can turn it off, and conversely the other way around. It's just a shame you can't do this, but I'm sure the author could easily and quickly do this. So overall, what do I think? I do like that it targets larger pip sizes, so more swing trading than anything else, but the 12-month backtest results do not show a linear positive growth curve in both the MT4 and MT5 versions. The only thing people are going on are the author's backtest results and the live results currently. I would give this another 6 months before looking at it again to see how the live results stack before doing anything. In the meantime, I'll have to give my machine an upgrade so I can run that 10-year backtest. And if you want to learn more about this train robot, here are the links you need to the MT4 and MT5 versions along with the live signal. I'll drop these links also in the video description box below. And finally, as always, thanks so much for watching. Please do support us by liking the video and subscribing if you haven't done so. Until next time, happy trading.